man. The kid Tone to go checking in.
See your green, man. Southside.
Right, man. It's my man DJ Cool checking in, man. You like it?
What's up, y'all? It's me, your girl, Kissy Lee.
I already know what it is. Mo 3 Summer 3 Live.
Yeah, it's the big alien god, Fooly DC.
What's up, what's happening? Big Lotto checking in. You know I'm rocking with the Dojo Sho, period.
Yay, what up? It's TK Kravitz, and I'm rocking, and you should be rocking too with the Dojo Sho. Believe that. Yay.
The Dojo Sho, art of the streets.
What's going on, it's your main man, DJ Hadouken. We got it to the streets. We are the champions. I'm in the building. You know, like I said, I like bringing independent artists that do their thing in the city, out in the Midwest and the South, wherever, you know, whole globally. You know what I'm saying? And I had to bring this nigga here because this is my dog. I've been rocking with him for a minute. Actually, when I first came to Atlanta, when I really started moving to Atlanta, moved down here and did my thing, first artist to let me host his mixtape. So without further ado, y'all make some motherfucking noise for my dog, Fooly God! Fooly, what's going on, my nigga?
What's going on, man?
Anderson, South Carolina in the motherfucking building, man.
Hey, man, happy to be here, my guy.
So, you know what I'm saying, for people who don't know you, just let them, you know, talk your shit real quick. Give them a little, you know, a little decency of who you are.
Okay, man. Man, just a young country fellow, man. I'm from down south, South Carolina. Anderson, man. A lot of people don't know what that said. The closest thing to that would be Clemson. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go Tigers. Y'all know what's going on, man. But
now that's upstate.
Yeah, upstate.
Why they call it upstate?
I don't know, man. I really don't know why they call it upstate. I guess because it's the upper part of the state. We in the upper part of the state. You know what I'm saying? You got a lower part of the state, so I guess that's what that is. It's like going to like Columbia, Charleston, all that.
Oh, so that's the reason why. Yeah. So speaking on South Carolina, since you know what I'm saying, we're going to get to that, is like, y'all have a culture in South Carolina, but I think it's quiet. And you know what I'm saying? I think it's just one of them things where South Carolina got Charleston, Chucktown, it got the Metro, it got Anderson, it got Clemson. But why do you think, like, it got all the artists it got, but South Carolina's quiet? The only people y'all really have is, you know, you got Chuck T and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Chuck T. And you got niggas in the Metro doing their thing. Mm-hmm. Rennie Ritchie doing a thing for South Cat right now. Mm-hmm. But why is South Carolina one of them? It's country, but it's just quiet at the same time, hip hop wise.
I mean, we a small market, man. I mean, everybody know that. It's not like Atlanta. It's not like most major places, like major like states. They got like a major cap, like what is that, capital? Is that like not capital or whatever you would call it, like the major city within that state? Capital. Yeah, that capital, right? Yeah. So, you know, our capital is Columbia. I mean, the Met is it's decent. Like it's not horrible, or you know what I'm saying, in the sense of like marketing wise, but it's not like Atlanta. It's not like LA. It's not like New York. So I feel like that's one of the main reasons. Like we've never had a major label set up shop there. We never had a football team. We have no major revenue other than golf, fishing. You know what I'm saying? You know, and football. Yeah, man. No, it's no market for said rap or music. You know what I'm saying? For somebody, you know, I mean, it's the chitlin circuit. That's what they call it. You know what I'm saying? So people come and get that money through there, but you know what I'm saying? It's not like a hub.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's the difference between upstate and lower state of South Carolina? What's the difference, country-wise? You got Geechee niggas, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know, the Gullah.
Well, I mean, like, you know, you got the Chuck, you got Goose, you got, you know, around where I'm from, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, time out, the Goose?
Like Goose Creek.
Oh, Goose Creek. All right, cool.
Yeah, like, so, you know what I'm saying? You got places like that that's, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, kind of like not, like more like not city, it's more country, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it's just more country. So, you know, these are people out here, they ain't even got to get admissions and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, they thugging. You know what I'm saying? So that's to give you that type of get an understanding of that type of area, like the way the area set up. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So back to you. You know what I'm saying? Now you came to Atlanta when?
Fresh out of. Well, you know, from high school, man. 2010. 2010 is when I could say I officially moved to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? To Georgia. I was Decatur. I guess, you know what I'm saying, people call that Atlanta or whatever.
So you came and just did your thing rapping and whatnot, just straight coming down, or?
Nah, when I initially came down, man, the whole first year I came down, I was a part of a group, and you know, we was kind of like dealing with just still being a group. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't doing anything solo or anything like that. You feel what I'm saying? So I pretty much was just, you know, enjoying the scenery, man. Pretty women, you know what I'm saying? Big city, you know what I'm saying? Coming from where I come from, it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't no big buildings downtown. We don't got none of that. Biggest thing where I'm from is the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? You know
Just
what I
the
mean?
courthouse?
Just the courthouse, my boy.
Got you. So, I noticed that when you came down here, was it more you just rapping? Because I know that now that you put an R&B vibe with it, and you do like a roster type vibe. Where that all come about?
Well, like you said, you know what I'm saying, it's Geechee where we from, man. You know, it's a lot of, we surrounded by water, you know what I'm saying, South Carolina. So the biggest thing is I got family that's, like, I found out I stem from Louisiana, you know what I'm saying, like Creole in my family. So I guess that's a lot of where that come from. I mean, I really can't give a pinpointed answer on that, man. It's just like a mix. It's like a gumbo of just stuff that I grew up listening to, and that's just like how my sound comes out. You know what I mean?
Got you. So, what was like your first project you did?
As a solo artist,
As
my
a solo
first project, it had to be. It was a joint I did called I think it was called "I've Been Here," the movie.
I've Been Here, the movie.
The movie.
Why'd you even call it that?
At the time, like I say, in South Carolina, man, like I say, I was coming from a group, so kind of that's what my whole point of saying I've been here, but kind of like establishing myself as a you know, as a solo artist, letting people know like I've been here. That's kind of like where that came from. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So when it comes to your music, I know you got a specific producers you deal with, Vaughn, Carter X. How'd y'all link up? How'd you link up with them two?
Me and Vo, that's my blood relative.
Oh, Lil Vo is your people.
Yeah, that's man. His dad's like my OG, so it's just like, you feel me? Like that's just how it was.
Anderson also.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's from the South Side. You know, his dad, you know, we from the West. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much how that happened. Carter. He been doing this shit for a minute, man. This go back to when niggas really gave a fuck about freestyling for real. You know, niggas would be in lunch, or it just mattered, man. Who got the hottest 16? Like, you know, and Carter I can honestly say he was like one of the first guys in our age bracket that was recording people. So we would go to his crib and cut records early, man, like 17, 16. We'd be at Carter house in the basement cutting records, man. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. And you've been rocking with them just
since then, man.
Now your DJ is Loud the DJ, right?
Man, I would say I got two DJs, man. Like when I did a lot of moving around in South Carolina, DJ Loud would definitely be considered as my DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Now how did y'all link up?
That's my blood cousin too.
Damn. So this is like some family ordeal.
Yeah, that's my blood cousin too, man. He from the North Side. Shout out North Side. You know what I'm saying? Anderson, you know what I mean? But me and him been knowing each other since birth, man. So you know, he came to me with the idea to DJ right around the time I decided to be a solo artist. So I was just like, shoot, you got faith in me, I got faith in you. So that's pretty much how that worked. And you know, with all the tours that I've been on, you know, as of the last 2 years, the Don Trip, the Scotty ATL was the first one I actually went on. No, it was J. Dot Rain. I actually didn't go on Scotty's tour. I went on J. Dot's first tour.
With DJ Money Green? Was DJ Money Green behind that all? Or was it the Cool Club?
I think it was majority of the Cool Club. I ain't gonna say that Money Green didn't have a hand in it. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, a few other artists on tour I did. That was with Sonny D. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Sonny D.
Sonny D.
You know what I'm saying? He
shout out Sonny
located
D
in
Coalition
Nashville.
DJs.
Yeah.
So I noticed that, you know, with your brand, you've always been this artist, especially in this 2016, 17, 18 era. You were on the road. You was trying to get it in. So what could you say would be the difficult things about trying to be an artist, to be on the road and get fans, and trying to have your face known and your music known?
You say what's the biggest thing about being on the road?
Like the ups and downs, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, you gonna have cities you gonna go to. It ain't gonna be nobody in there. You know, I done did that before. I done been on the road with a few artists. You know, we ain't gonna blast them. You know what I'm saying? But where you got a couple stops where they have nobody. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody there, and of course you might have your 5 or your 4. Or sometimes it's different. When you're starting out, you can't expect to walk into a venue and think you're gonna have 100 to 500 fans that's just there for you. It's just not how it works. It don't work like that all the time. You know what I'm saying? And you're just putting in that grind. Now, a good thing about it is, of course, you got stops where it's just love, and of course, you might not have established that name or the what it is that pulls people to an artist. You know what I mean? And basically, you know what I mean. You got people that's there that's hungry to receive. So that's the good thing about being on tour. Most people are coming to see a specific artist that you touring with, and then you have an opportunity to fill their ears with your music. You know what I'm saying? They make them a fan. You know what I mean? So
what city could you say you was fucking with the most out of all those tours?
Nashville, man. Nashville really gave me like just love, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect it to be like that. My manager, he's based out of Nashville, so after the first couple of times being down there, I started to get calls back from people who were creating tours and doing tour stops and were coming through parts of Tennessee, and Nashville being mainly one of the places that showed me a lot of love. I ended up going back there quite a lot. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much like Nashville, man.
What was the hardest city you was just like,
where I'm from. I mean, where I'm from, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest city to gain I feel like that was the hardest place for me to gain any type of notoriety, because you're dealing with people who see you every day. I went to school with this guy. I worked with this guy at whatever restaurant. I know this dude, man. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's just like that, man. For people, this day and age where it's just like, man, they can't look at people outside of what they, you know what I'm saying, they done did with them. They don't see them doing nothing more than what they doing.
Now we did a project together. What was that? Thanksgiving,
man. What was that? Baked. Yeah. What we call that joint?
Man, I don't remember, but it was. I mean, we did our thing on it though.
Yeah, half baked.
Half baked. It was called half baked.
Yeah.
So what like, how did you come up with that project? Because you hit me up and we did our thing on it. We had Loud, me and you. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did you even put that all together? Because I just DJ'd and talked my shit.
Yeah. We smoking. Thanksgiving being like a fucking national holiday for smokers seemed like, you know what I'm saying, other than 420. I mean, it just made sense for me being a smoker. I just was using my creativity, like, man, let's come out with something on the holiday and give these people something to smoke too. You know what I'm saying? Right before they eat that plate. You feel me?
Yeah, right, pretty much.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a dope tape. Now, you did a mixtape with Dirty Glove Bastard. It's a Fooly world, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Now, how did that all come about? With just Fooly world and everything.
A lot of people don't know, man. When I did Fooly World, I was signed to a
football player,
basketball player.
Basketball player.
Yeah, so I was signed to a guy by the name of Trevor Booker, man. At the time, he played for the Brooklyn Nets. I think he went to play for the Sixers. People most gonna probably know him notably more for playing for the Jazz. You know what I'm saying? But basically, I dealt with him for a span of a year and a half. We had disagreements, you know what I'm saying? But in the midst of that, that was a project that I put out with him, with his collective and his people or whatever. So that pretty much just came about just fishing with ideas, man. You know what I'm saying? What can we name this? What can we do? And it ended up, we need to brand it with my name or with the likeness of me as much as possible. So Fooly World ended up being like, the moniker we went with.
The moniker and the brand. So what made you change from Fooly Guy to Fooly? It's Fooly. Because now I see like now it's not Fooly Guy. It's Fooly.
The crazy thing is, man, I didn't change nothing. I feel like everybody, it's just an assumption that I changed my name. Now, on paper, or if you want to say when I release a record or I release anything, it's going to just say Fooly. It doesn't say the Fooly Guy. Now, the Fooly Guy, once again, this is another moniker. This is it's almost like an ad-lib. That's pretty much where it came from, an ad-lib. Fooly guy, because you know anybody that's been following me long enough know that my name was Kills, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, Kills,
street wise, rap wise, that's just what guys called me before I even got serious enough to just be rapping in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? So when the Fooly thing came about, once again when I signed, all these things came to the table. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying, what you gonna flow with? You need to have a name. You know what I'm saying? You need to brand yourself. What are you gonna brand yourself around? You know, so that's pretty much like how that came about too as well, like that.
Got you. Now, could you say your sound is like a rock star / Rasta?
Man, it's that.
Bob Marley and...
It's that. It's what everybody feel when they listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people pick different things from it. Like right now, you picking Rasta and Rockstar. Some people might pick R&B and, you know, more rapish, more, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it just, you know what I'm saying, I listen to so many different vibes, man. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, but what gives me a vibe of that took off in Atlanta, and you had a billboard with DJ Mike Mars, was Sin and Gold. Mm-hmm. Now, that's a perfect example of that. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So...
True, yeah. That's definitely, I get what you're saying. Like, it has a Rastafari, you know what I'm saying, vibe.
And that really shook the city. You had Pressure on it. You had DJ Brand New on it. You had a lot of niggas on that one record at that time. You know what I'm saying? In the summer, in Atlanta. So you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's one that I'll never forget. That shit took off.
Shout out to homie Play. I mean, when Play was DJing, I used to be at Liqueur, man. Play was one of the first DJs to pretty much break that record down here, man. You know what I'm saying? Right on the west side in Liqueur, man. Like, so shout out that boy Play, man. You know what I'm saying? So that was, you know, he put it on. He put it in the rotation. You know what I mean? He had a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying, looking at it. You know what I mean? Like, we need to do something with that.
Got you. Now, speaking of which, I remember back then we went to Miami. I called you and I was like, "Hey, bro, we going to the 305."
And what I told you?
What did you tell me?
Nigga, let's go.
Okay, yeah, of course. But nigga, like, what was your thought? Because you know what I'm saying, I don't know if niggas ever done that, but the way you was like, oh shit, wait, Miami, okay, we going like.
Fam, where I'm from, I've literally never been anywhere, bro. So to keep it a buck with you, before I started doing music.
But didn't you tell me back then that you had went to Miami already?
Yeah, but it was some janky ass shit. You feel me? Like, and I feel like everybody has that green moment in their life where they you know what I'm saying, somebody pumps some shit up and it ain't what it is. You know what I mean? And it's people. It's you know, in Atlanta more than others. It's people around here that play off the dream, you know what I'm saying, of others, you know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like I came in, I was a little wet behind the ears, and I gave a nigga some money, and he spent me, you feel me? And that's just really what it was, you feel me? So, you know, I doubled back with a real nigga, you feel me? Like, you came at me like, hey man, we finna go down here and do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? I understood what we was doing. We went down there. Everything you said what it's gonna be, it was. You know what I'm saying?
We met Hood Brat. We met Iceberg.
Everybody.
We met everybody pretty much.
Everybody.
In Miami.
Chop House Beats. Shit. I mean, if it wasn't for this man right here, my Dutch Master situation would have never unraveled the way it was. That's the first time I ever met the one. That's why I met
the Dutch
them people.
Masters. Yeah. Hey, shout out to the Dutch Masters. I remember. Yeah. The Dutch Masters.
So yeah, that whole situation stimulated just from being in that whole environment. They was there just talking. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Like, that was big.
I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah.
Damn, and we here now. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? So I know that you own singles now. What's that on? You just sticking to singles right now to just push it better?
We just trying to I guess pushing it better sound good. We just trying to how you say just push more music out there without actually giving a whole body of work. I just feel like given the time what we got going on right now, some people would say it's a good time to drop an album, but I feel like it's a good time just to test the water with me just putting out just new type of records, you know what I'm saying, once a month, or just, you know, right now we got this. I just dropped the website just recently, probably maybe a week or two ago. and maybe a little more than that ago. And we've been running off a QR code, and I pretty much just been updating the link. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that's been purchasing my audio merch or any type of anything from me is coming with this QR code. And we giving people music before it releases. So the songs that you seeing, the singles like added up that I just released with the video, with this QR code, we gave anybody that bought a T-shirt access to the video days before. We gave you a secret link where basically you could hear this record days before people actually got to see it, before it hit Spotify, before it hit Apple. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just testing marketing, ways to market to people, just seeing who's really for what, who's for this, who's for that. Is this the best move for me? X, Y, Z.
Did you see that on I Need a Hug?
I need a hug. What you mean?
I need a hug.
You said hug. That's hook, man. Hook.
Oh, I need a hook.
Hook.
My bad, bro. The sake and the coke got to me.
Hook, man.
I need a hook. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you see the same?
You said, did I see the what?
Did you see the same, push, the same wave with I Need a Hook with Add It Up?
I Need a Hook was more so really a Tennessee record, man. Shout out to Chill, DJ Chill, man. He made that beat with Carter. I had like a little trip with Carter, and we went to Nashville, man. Me, him, and my boy Trip. Shout out Trip. And we went down there. We created some records, man. And these was one of the records that came out, and we pretty much just we kind of like designated it for Nashville, so it wasn't like really like a heavy like rotation outside of Nashville. You know what I mean? So.
All right, good. Bet. Last thing. Now I remember you and Bob Lennon did a song called "Do You Love Me for Real." How did that all come together?
Man, just running around Atlanta, man. Me and Bob have just been running into each other, and we both got our deals around the same time. He was signed to Flocka.
Under signed with Kid Cole a little bit.
BSM.
And y'all already know what time it is. DJ Hadouken. I just got done rocking in with Fooly. We in the motherfucking building. The Dojo Show, Art of the Streets. Take off. Yes, sir.
You know what it is, man. The kid told to go checking in.
See your great man, Southside.
Right, man, it's my man DJ Cool checking in, man. You like
What's
that?
up, y'all? It's me, your girl, Kissy Lee.
I already know what it is, Mo 3 Summer 3 Live.
Yeah, it's the big alien god, Fooly DC.
What's up? What's happening? Big Lotto checking in. I'm rocking with the Dojo Show, period.
Yay, what up? It's TK Kravitz. And I'm rocking, and you should be rocking too with the Dojo Show. Believe that. Yay.
The Dojo Show. Art of the streets.